In the heart of a vast universe, amongst the intricate web of galaxies and the interplay of energies, lies a paradox. It's the silent dance between simplicity and complexity, the eternal rhythm of creation and dissolution. Imagine for a moment a single droplet of water. On its own, it is the very essence of simplicity. Yet when you dive deeper, that droplet is a swirling vortex of molecules, atoms, and subatomic particles, each with its story, its history, its dance. Complexity is hidden within simplicity, and yet simplicity always prevails. Now, consider the human mind. We craft intricate stories, dwell in the past, and weave dreams about the future. But amidst this tumultuous sea, there lies a silent space, a void. It is in this void that we find our true essence. Every spiritual seeker, knowingly or unknowingly, is drawn towards this void, this simplicity that promises to shatter the chains of complexity. The void is not empty, as one might initially perceive. It's brimming with potential. It is the canvas on which the universe paints its grandeur and the stage upon which life performs its intricate ballet. And every time complexity threatens to overshadow, the void, in its sheer simplicity, engulfs it, reminding us that at the core of all that exists, there's a simple, profound truth. Have you ever watched a flower bloom? From the complexity of its tightly wound bud, it unfolds in sheer simplicity, petal by petal. There's a lesson in that. Even in our lives, amidst chaos, if we can tap into that void, that silence within, simplicity can shatter complexity, allowing our true essence to shine forth. But what is this essence? What lies in the void? What does simplicity reveal when it shatters the chains of complexity? These are mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Dive deep, listen to the whispers of the void, and perhaps, just perhaps, you'll catch a fleeting glimpse of the profound simplicity that binds the cosmos. But remember, the journey is as mesmerizing as the destination. So as you step closer to the void, relish each moment, for within it lies the secret that... Well, that's a story for another time. In the heart of the endless cosmos, amidst the dazzling dance of stars and the whispers of galaxies, there's an intriguing game afoot. It's the same game that you play when you wake up in the morning and pretend you're just you and not the entire universe pretending to be you. Think of a cup of tea. Seems simple, right? Just water and tea leaves, but dive into it, and you'll see a storm of molecules, an orchestra of atoms, all dancing to a rhythm. There's an entire world inside that cup, a play of complexity. Yet to you and me, it's just a cup of tea. Life has this uncanny knack for making things complicated. Our minds, marvelous as they are, get entangled in worries, hopes, regrets, and dreams. We often get lost in the drama, forgetting that beneath this intricate play, there's a profound simplicity, a silent space. This, my friend, is the void. Now don't be mistaken, the void isn't empty or lifeless. It's the stage on which the drama of life unfolds. It's the blank canvas where the painting of existence comes alive. And in this space, this delicious void, we find a simplicity that can, with a mere whisper, shatter the intricate dance of complexity. Have you ever sat by a river and watched the water flow? It winds and turns, creating whirlpools and waves, a display of complexity, but beneath, the river has a simple purpose: to flow. Life, too, amidst its chaos and drama, has a similar undercurrent, a simple tune that plays on. When we tap into this tune, when we embrace the void within us, we see life, as Alan might say, as a marvelous play where we're not just spectators but actors, and not just actors but the script, the director, and the audience all in one. We realize that beneath the tangled web of our thoughts and emotions, there's a profound simplicity, a cosmic giggle waiting to burst forth. But what does this all mean? Why the play? Why the dance between simplicity and complexity? Well, that's the joy of it, isn't it? The game, the play, the dance. We're here not to find answers, but to marvel at the questions, to relish the mystery. And perhaps in those fleeting moments when we touch the void, we might just catch a hint of the cosmic joke that, but that's a tale to be told another day, over a cup of tea perhaps. In the bustling streets of a city or the quiet rustling of leaves in the countryside, wherever you are, there's a game being played, a delightful charade. You know, it's quite like when you played hide and seek as a child, pretending not to know where your friend is hiding, all the while knowing they're behind the couch. The universe, in its majestic vastness, is playing a similar game with itself with us. Consider your morning routine. You wake up, brew your coffee or tea, maybe grumble about the weather or traffic, get lost in the daily dramas. But isn't it fascinating? The coffee, for instance, it's not just a beverage. It's sunlight, it's rain, it's the earth and the labor of thousands, all conspiring to dance on your taste buds one morning. What seems like a mundane cup is in truth the universe expressing itself in a unique, intricate ballet. Now we humans, we're peculiar creatures. We get so wrapped up in our roles, our identities, our anxieties and dreams that we forget it's all part of the game. We take our masks so seriously that we forget they're masks. Beneath the drama and complexity, there's a profound and delightful simplicity. It's like the void, that silent space amidst the cacophony. The void isn't just some philosophical, abstract concept. It's that moment of stillness between your breaths, the pause between your thoughts, the silent listener to the music of life. And in that quiet space, if you listen closely, there's a chuckle, a cosmic giggle, reminding us not to take the play too seriously. Ever lost yourself in music or been so engrossed in a dance that you forgot about the steps? That's touching the void. It's going beyond the hows and whys, diving into the sheer experience of being alive, embracing the rhythm of life without getting hung up on the notes. Life's complexities, like the dance steps or the individual notes in a song, are there for the play, for the experience. But when we feel overwhelmed, when the weight of the world seems too much, it's worth remembering the simplicity on the other side of complexity. And it's not far, not some distant concept. It's here now, in every breath, in every chuckle at life's little ironies. And why all this? Why the dance, the game, the charade? Well, why not? We're not here to figure it all out, but to revel in the mystery, to enjoy the play. And as you go about your day, amidst the traffic, the weather, the coffee, and the endless to-dos, remember, you're not just a tiny speck in the universe. You are the universe, playing, dancing, laughing, pretending. And isn't that just marvelous? But wait, there's more to this cosmic joke, and perhaps, we'll delve into that another time. For now, enjoy the game. Imagine for a moment that you're a child again. You've just been handed a brand new board game, its pieces gleaming, the rulebook still crisp. You don't quite know how to play yet, but the sheer thrill of the unknown, the anticipation, the joy of discovering each move is exhilarating. Every turn, every surprise, even the setbacks, are all part of the fun. You aren't playing to finish the game, but for the sheer pleasure of playing it. Now let's talk about the grandest game of all, life. Life, you see, isn't something happening to you. It's more like music. When you listen to a song, you don't just wait for the end. If you did, well, the finest composers would be those who played the fastest and concluded immediately. No, you listen for the joy, for the rhythm, for the highs and the lows, for the dance. Similarly, you're not in life just to rush to the end, to win. What would winning even mean? Instead, you're here for the melody, the experiences, the playful rhythms of day-to-day existence. Every morning when you wake up, it's like the universe is saying, here's a new board, here are some pieces. Now, how would you like to play today? Some days you'll maneuver brilliantly. Other days, you might feel like every roll of the dice is against you. But the game's allure isn't just in the triumphant advances. It's also in the unexpected twists, the challenges that make victory meaningful. And this game, it's deeply personal. Your board, your pieces, your moves, they're all uniquely yours. Your joys, sorrows, successes, failures, loves, and losses make up the tapestry of your game. Each person you meet, every experience you have is a move on this board. But here's the catch, and don't forget this, you aren't just the player. You're also the game itself, the board, the dice, and every piece on it. In this grand game, you're both the dancer and the dance. Sometimes we get so engrossed in our strategies, our plans for 10 moves ahead, that we forget to enjoy the game. We're so focused on where we want our pieces to be that we forget to enjoy where they are now. But remember, The joy of the game isn't in winning or losing, it's in playing. So my friend, as you step into each day, each moment, lean into it, play with gusto. Relish the highs, embrace the lows, and dance to the rhythm of life. After all, the game is so much more delightful when you remember to enjoy it. But what if there's more to the game than meets the eye? What if, within the game, there's another layer, another dimension waiting to be explored? But that's a revelation for another playful moment.